dear children of class 1. So children, I hope you all are keeping fine. So today in value education, we begin with a new chapter. We all like to eat food, isn't it? Mummy makes yummy food we like. We should eat healthy food so that we become strong, right? We become strong and we should eat healthy food so that we don't fall sick. So food makes us alive, right? And we are lucky that we get our choices of food. But everyone doesn't get their own choice. They don't get food to eat. You must have seen poor people on the street begging for food, isn't it? So, we should respect whatever we get, right? We should not waste food. God loves us, right? Lucky to have variety of food, tasty food, yummy food. So we should not waste food. So today in this lesson, we will learn about not to waste food, right? So I'll tell you one story. This is a story of two friends, Atul and Vipul. They were two friends, but both of them had different nature. Atul was kind-hearted person, whereas Vipul was very rude. Okay. So one day they decided to go to the zoo. You know, have you been to zoo? Yes. What do you see in zoo? You see different types of animals, birds, right? So here both of them decided to go to the zoo. They went there, and then after some time they were feeling hungry, they were tired, so they decided, come, let's have food. So they took out their tiffin, and Atul quickly he finished his tiffin. Now Vipul was still eating, and then comes a poor boy. He goes to Vipul asking for food, but Vipul was not like Atul. He was rude. So what he said? Get lost, he said to the poor boy. So the poor boy quietly he went away from there. After some time, what happens? Vipul tells his friend Atul, I cannot eat anymore. And then he throws away all those food into the dustbin. And after some time, Vipul starts complaining to Atul that he has got pain in his stomach. Then Atul said, friend, what you have done is not good. I think God has punished you. You have wasted the food. Instead of giving to the poor boy, you threw the food in the dustbin. So we should not do that. So Vipul realized his mistake, right? And then they both went home. So children, from this story, what we learn? What Vipul should have done? If he cannot eat the food, he should have given it to the poor boy. But because his nature was not good, he scolded the boy, and whatever food he could not eat, he threw it in the dustbin. Right? Should we do that? No, Mummy cooks food for us, prepares a tiffin with so much of love. We should not waste food. So the lesson from the story we got is, we should not waste food. Right? And the name of the story is The Sudden Pain. So how to avoid wastage of food? There is extra food you cannot eat. Take it out, some food from your plate, and then whatever is there in your plate, eat, right? And if you need extra, you can take extra food, but do not fill your plate with so much of food that you cannot eat. God will not be happy. So children, now we will do chapter reading. Kindly follow the lesson. Don't waste food. The value that we will learn in this chapter is avoid wastage of food. And what life skill developed is self-awareness. Food is one of the best gifts of God. It gives us energy to work and play. Food is precious. Precious means important. So we should not waste it. We should finish everything that we take in our plates. We should also develop good eating habits. Before eating, we should wash our hands and thank God for the food He has given us. We should eat healthy food items like fruit, green vegetables, etc. Junk food items like pizza, burger, etc. are not good for health. So let us read the following story. What is the name of story I told you? The Sudden Pain. Atul and Bipul were friends. Atul was kind while Bipul was rude. Once they went to a zoo. They walked in the zoo. They saw tiger, zebra, elephant, giraffe, etc. When they felt hungry, they started eating their tiffins. Atul finished his tiffin before Bipul. While Bipul was eating, a poor boy came and asked for some food. Bipul scolded him by saying, "Get lost." The child went away. After a few minutes, Bipul said to Atul, "I cannot eat any more." Saying this, he threw the remaining food into a dustbin. Atul did not like this. After some time, Bipul felt a sudden pain in his stomach. He started crying. He said to Atul, "I don't know what has happened." Hearing this, Atul said, "You did not give food to that boy. Instead, you threw it in dustbin. God must not have liked this. So He has punished you." Bipul realized his mistake. They both went home. So children, you are lucky to have enough food in your plates. Many people in the world do not even get a one-time meal. One-time meal means maybe lunch they don't get, maybe dinner they don't get. Only one time they can manage the food. So you should never waste food. Now, how to avoid wastage of food? At first, take a small amount of food in your plate. Eat the food. If you still feel hungry, then take some more food. And children, never fill your plate with more than you can eat. If you do this, you will not waste food. Right? So children, kindly read this lesson. Kindly read this chapter. So children, what are the golden words? Yes, the golden words are: wasting food is like stealing from the poor. We'll meet again in the next class. Till then, bye children.